Guess what I got asked? Yep, the classic "what's the deal with this idiom?" As a rule of thumb. I will explain it, and you've got it covered today. Have you ever heard someone say "as a rule of thumb" and wondered what it meant? Well, it's an idiom that means a general principle or guideline. For example, as a rule of thumb, you should drink 8 glasses of water a day. To remember the meaning easily, think of a thumb as a general guide. Just like a thumb's length can give a rough estimate, a rule of thumb provides a general principle. Let me give you an example to help you understand the idiom better. As a rule of thumb, you should save 10% of your income for retirement. This means that it's a general guideline to save 10% of your income for retirement. Here are 5 more examples of the idiom's usage in different contexts. 1. As a rule of thumb, you should study at least 2 hours a day to pass the exam. 2. As a rule of thumb, you should spend no more than 30% of your income on housing. 3. As a rule of thumb, you should exercise for at least 30 minutes a day. 4. As a rule of thumb, you should aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses for emergencies. 5. As a rule of thumb, you should use no more than 30% of your credit limit to maintain a good credit score. Now that you know the idiom's meaning and usage, let me give you some fun facts about it. 1. The origin of the phrase is unclear, but it's believed to have originated in the carpentry trade. 2. The phrase was first recorded in the 1600s. 3. The phrase has been used in various fields, including finance, law, and medicine. 4. The idiom is also used in other languages, such as German and Dutch. 5. The idiom has been used in popular culture, such as in the TV show The Office. To help you remember the idiom, here's a sentence. As a rule of thumb, it's best to arrive at least 15 minutes early for a job interview. You can rephrase it as "it's generally a good idea to arrive at least 15 minutes early for a job interview," or, in most cases, arriving at least 15 minutes early for a job interview is recommended. Let me share a real-life story about the impact of the idiom. A friend of mine used the idiom as a rule of thumb during a job interview and impressed the interviewer with their knowledge of business principles. It helped them get the job. Here are some related expressions you might find useful. 1. General rule. 2. Rough estimate. 3. Guideline. 4. Common practice. 5. Usual procedure. Let me give you a quick summary of what we've covered today. The idiom as a rule of thumb means a general principle or guideline. A thumb's length can be used as a rough estimate, just like a rule of thumb provides a general guide. Examples of the idiom's usage include saving for retirement, studying for exams, and maintaining good credit. Fun facts about the idiom include its origin in the carpentry trade and its use in popular culture. Related expressions include general rule, rough estimate, guideline, common practice, and usual procedure. We'd love to hear your story with the idiom. Remember, as a rule of thumb, practice makes perfect. Keep learning and using English idioms, and you'll become fluent in no time.